Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture, Ginger. It's not cute not knowing. Come on, let's hug, let's hug. Whew, I've got so much to tell you. We got a lot of stuff. First off, who watched the Def Comedy fundraiser last night? I don't know how much money they made. A lot of people were disappointed because with all these vast amount of comedians and Cedric the Entertainer, I thought it was going to be a comedy show too. No, it was just people coming on and chilling, with Cedric, and they were raising money for everything that's going on. A lot of people were disappointed. But if you watched, you may have noticed when Tiffany Haddish came on. So she comes on and, said, it's like, yo, Tiffany, what's up? New season, last OGs, Tuesday night. And she's like, well, we're fine. We're raising money. And Then Common comes in the picture frame. And they chilling and relaxing and quarantining together. So, Common, spoke some words. He's always dropping that, So he moves out of the way. And Cedric said, you guys have a great night tonight. And this is what Tiffany did. They're together. They're together. And for everyone who says, but she's silly and he woke, sometimes it goes together like peas and carrots. But they are together. And Tiffany's like, I want to be quiet. I'm not going to talk about my life. She want everybody to know that she got that woke man. Now, we don't know how long it's going to last because, Common doesn't stick around for too long. Quibi is here. It's a new streaming service where shows are 10 minutes or less. Now, it's interesting that it will come out at this time because it's made for just on your cell phone, just on the cell phone. Tons of stars, including Will Smith, with a show that's coming on called This Joker. But it was for, like, if you're stuck in a car, maybe, you're waiting for an appointment or you're waiting around. You want to watch a quick show real quick. This is what it's for. But Quibi launched today. 50 Cent has another exciting project for the Starz Network. It's about a black mafia family, late 80s. Two brothers in Detroit, their rise in the mafia and the music world. Can't wait to see it. We have no idea who stars, but 50 Cent just signed a deal. He's quarantined with a really gorgeous girl, and the girl can't cook. Sometimes you got to get a girl that can cook. I'm just saying. Richard Simmons is back. Where has he been? Richard Simmons was missing for a while. It was about 6 years. Everyone's like, where's Richard Simmons? Richard Simmons is back. He says with all the quarantining and stuff, people are becoming couch potatoes and they're lazy and they got to exercise. So what he has done, and it's on YouTube, he is bringing back some of his 80s dance things, and he pops up occasionally. Richard Simmons is 71, and he says he doesn't want people to turn into couch potatoes during the quarantine. Congratulations, Jenny Moore, Jeezy. Jeezy, I get Jeezy and Yeezy mixed up. Jeezy, they're engaged. That's what they're doing during the quarantine. Our girl Lunel, she's got a show on YouTube every Wednesday at 3. It's called Hey Lunel. She's going to keep busy. Want to tell you about another wedding. Jameis Winston used to be the quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but Tom Brady is there, so they kind of like pushed Jameis out. And right now, at this moment, Jameis doesn't have an NFL home, but he did marry the mother of his children. Okay, over the weekend, I did check out Tiger King. I didn't watch all of it, but I have to admit, this is not a show that I would just seek out and say I'm gonna watch. It was different with Joe Exotica, but I probably need the cliff note. Just give me the highlights of what makes this show, because I'm not into wild animals like that. I did watch on Netflix Coffee and Kareem with Ed Helm and Taraji P. Henson. I see where they were going, but that kid cussed too much for me. It was too much. I have just never seen a kid with that filthy mouth. There's like little curse words, but then there's like, oh my God. gosh. I see where they were going, but you watch it for yourself. But for me, whew, that little boy, that mouth was terrible. We're going into the weekend. Saturday night, y'all. Lifetime, Clark Sisters. Next Sunday night, Issa Rae and Insecure. Vanessa Bryant says she was extremely proud of her husband, the late Kobe Bryant, getting inducted posthumously into the Basketball Hall of Fame. He's going in with Tim Duncan, many years with the San Antonio Spurs, and Kevin Garnett with the Celtics. Toni Braxton is back, everybody. She has just signed with Island Records. She has a new song called Do It. Going to touch on Floyd Mayweather. He is not having a great year. First, there was the death of his children's mother. Then there was the death of his uncle, who was like a father to him. Now it's his daughter, 19, out here stabbing girls. Iyanla Mayweather is dating NBA YoungBoy. I don't play him, so I couldn't even tell you what he's saying. Y'all could tell me in the comments. Iyanla stabbed his baby mama twice. Went after her with 2 knives. Iyanla, your dad is Floyd Mayweather. Really? Really? You stabbed him? She faces 20 years in prison. The girl is in critical condition. Now, Iyanla is out of jail because her dad is Floyd Mayweather. They said her dad is like really, really pissed at her for this. Iyanla, you don't have to stab nobody. You don't have to. They said she went right back to the guy. It's out of my mind to even think about. She needs help, because you don't have to get into a fight with a girl that was at the house and that's supposed to be your man. First of all, you need to ask the man, why is she there? But no, you want to go and fight the girl. This is so stupid. Iyanla, your whole life is ahead of you. Now you can go to jail. Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert. What do they all have in common? You got NBC, ABC, CBS. The 3 late night show titans are coming together for a COVID-19 TV special, One World Together at Home, Saturday, April 18th, not only on NBC, ABC, CBS, but every channel. If you have cable, you will not be able to get away with this. Global Citizens and the World Health Organization are putting this together, and it's loaded with stars, everybody. Stevie Wonder and friends from Sesame Street. What's going to be good about this? Our first time seeing him since the kidney transplant. You got Paul McCartney, Elton John, John Legend, Lizzo, Kerry Washington, Idris Elba and his wife. But I said his wife, I said, she don't let him go nowhere. I guess she said he fine. He go, I go. And many other stars. So BET, MTV, everybody is showing this Saturday, April 18th. It's going to go to support and get equipment for healthcare workers. Why do they have to beg for equipment? Local charities that provide food, shelter, and healthcare to those that need it the most. Mark your calendar. Of course, we're here reminding you Saturday, April 18th. For some reason, I just want to say January, but it's April 18th. Lunel. Hey, Lunel. It airs right here on YouTube every Wednesday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This is how our girl is keeping busy. She's got about 3 episodes up, but subscribe to the Hey Lunel channel. This is what she's doing during this time of being quarantined. Betty Wright. Did anybody watch her Unsung? It was amazing. She got her first Grammy before she was 20 years old. You had The Clean Up Woman. You had Tonight is the Night, which at that time was a very risque record about a girl in her first time making love. Her life was interesting, but Betty Wright, they recently did her on Unsung. Our condolences go out to the brothers in Full Force. Bow-Legged Lou, Paul Anthony, Brian, their father died at the age of 85. So we send our prayers and condolences out to the Full Force family. Lou, you know how much we love you. Vaughn Mason. In 1980, there was like a roller disco song, bounce, rock, skate, roll. Vaughn Mason was part of Vaughn Mason and Crew. It was a huge hit in 1980. Well, Vaughn Mason passed away last week at the age of 69. Let's go back to Bill Withers. We found out he died on Friday. He died on March 30th. Now, his family probably did it for privacy and to get things in order. Bill Withers had a very bad stuttering problem until he was like 28 years old. And he worked with many organizations to help people, young people, even adults who just have a problem with stuttering. And it's so amazing that he went that many years till he was 28. He entered the music business at the age of 32. He had a very tumultuous marriage to Denise Nichols. She was in The Heat of the Night, Room 222. I'm going back, y'all. The Let's Do It Again movies. It was tumultuous. They were only married for a year. But Bill went on to marry a woman by the name of Marcia. They were married for 44 years and they had 2 kids. She took care of all of his business. Stevie Wonder said he just talked to Bill Withers in January and they were going to get together to do a collaboration. Could you imagine how that would have sounded? Katy Perry, American Idol. She's pregnant by actor Orlando Bloom. How did she do her baby reveal? Orlando Bloom went on social media with nothing but pink frosting all over his face. Terry Crews, America's Got Talent, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. His wife Rebecca is opening up in the latest edition of People magazine about her battle with breast cancer. And even though she was diagnosed stage 1, she elected to have both of her breasts removed. Apparently her mother, it runs in the family, and I guess she figured we're going to just stop it right here. Tyler Perry continuing to do good at one of his favorite restaurants in Atlanta where he gets takeout. He left a $42,000 tip. Say what you want. He may insist on writing everything, but Tyler Perry is a very, very generous man. Is there a DeBarge family curse? Years ago, well, first off, none of us knew any of this until it was one of the first unsungs. And they talked about the family, and the whole family was messed up. Bunny DeBarge was like, our family has been cursed with addiction. On Thursday, Dante Anderson DeBarge, the 35-year-old son of Chico DeBarge, was found murdered. He was stabbed multiple times. They're saying this young man was homeless. Chico DeBarge got arrested in December for meth. He was breaking into his own car at Walmart, and the cops pull up on him. You know, you're breaking into a car. He's like, it's my car. Well, of course, they're going to search him, and they found the meth. They opened up the car. They found more meth. Chico is probably still in jail as we speak. You had Bobby DeBarge. He had all the brothers, Randy, Mael. They all had problems with addiction, and it makes you wonder, is there a curse on this family? Our prayers go out to the DeBarge family. Whew. I told you guys I had a lot. I'm trying to learn to Zoom. Apparently, you can only do it on the desktop. I'm doing all this via a phone. So I'm learning it. Probably by the time the darn quarantine is over, I will have learned it, and they'll be back in the studio as I talk of Toya and Dex, and I miss them. I love our bond in doing this and keeping together. Someone tried to say, you're hugging people, you're hugging imaginary people. And I was like, no, I'm not. We get to do this. Come on. Because during this time, we need to know that we are in this together. I appreciate you coming and checking me out. It's not cute, not knowing. Tell friends, tell them to subscribe to the channel. Yes, sometimes I do answer. People are shocked. But if I heart you, if you see that heart, that means that I saw it. And I do read the comments. I read them because I want to read them. And I appreciate you. What's my favorite saying around here? Besides, it's not cute not knowing. It's okay to agree to disagree. It's okay. Look, with everything that's going on, we just want peace. We just want some happiness. And we want the economy to get back on track and people to get back to work. It's not cute not knowing. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Thanks for joining me.